Hey everyone, it's Ursa Midnight, and today we are building a restaurant with different little styles. Here you can see the challenge that I am completing, and it's basically saying it's a one-floor house or restaurant, and then I believe they have to sell grilled cheese, and they have to have a computer. So you're gonna see me try to brainstorm a restaurant. So at first I just did a box, and then I realized I didn't really like the box, so I decided to go with a little bit of more of a fun design. So right now we're just doing the weird box thing, and roofing is not my forte, as we all know. I did not like the roofing, so I changed it and then went with something even crazier. And then once I saw that, I just went with it, and then this became the restaurant. But then, of course, roofing. So I had to figure out how to do the roof. So the roof, I ended up making it into a half wall for the first bit, and then I would move on to a roof later on once I figured out a roof. So you see me figuring out the half wall, and then we're gonna figure out a parking lot area in a second. So at first I did it in a different way than probably would have planned to. And it took me a minute to realize that cars would not be able to leave the parking lot if I did it like the one way. I did like it that way, but then I was also wanting it to be more on the side, trying to get 6 parking spaces. And then I realized that a car theoretically would not be able to drive out of this parking lot if it was like this. So I ended up, so right now you see that I'm trying to figure out where the cars are in live edit mode. So then I put it, and then that's when I realized, I was like, oh wait, it wouldn't be able to get out. So then I changed it up. So I ended up making a little parking lot and realized that the the 2-block parking lot would not work. So then I decided to make it into 3. So I put it all together, and then I realized, oh wait, I have a 2 right here. I just now realized I could have put bikes there, but it's fine. So then I was like, oh wait, this doesn't look right. So then I ended up just moving it all more down. Then we added a door. I did my best to go with mostly base game and Dine Out. I think it's Dine Out, the game pack. And I believe the house is all base game or Dine Out. I think it is Dine Out. Here you'll see I'm putting the same bathroom, just trying to add bathroom. I like to add showers to my public buildings in The Sims because if you're ever playing challenge Rags to Riches, or your sim, or your sim needs a shower, why not allow them to have access to one? So that is why I always put one in my public builds as well in The Sims. And then I'm gonna add lights soon. I just got basic flooring and wallpaper for the, what's it called? Restaurant. Here you're gonna see I ended up changing the wallpaper to a more darker one, and then I added 3 different kitchen areas because my train of thought was you could have 3 chefs for this little tiny diner. It would be able to run. I did debate on having them have seating upstairs, but felt that would make it into a 2nd floor, and since it was a 1 floor I couldn't exactly do that. So instead I clicked blue seating because I just thought it looked really nice with the wood, and also just kind of correlated. I really liked it. And then we made a little 2 tabletop and then a 4 tabletop because to me sometimes you have your Sims have a date and you just want 2 Sims and you want to go to a restaurant with your sim. And then we added brick around the building, and then I put it on the upper floor once I realized that I didn't really want it to be the half walls. But first we gotta add trees and landscaping that kind of matches the area because we gotta make it look nice. So that's basically the restaurant build. You're seeing me playing around with the roof and all that, and then deciding to just go with this type of roof. And so that was my build for The Sims 4 this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little challenge, and hopefully we will have more challenges in the future. It looks like a little house that was transformed into a restaurant, and I am very proud of this restaurant. I'm not exactly the best builder, and I am working to get better at it. and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Please remember to like and subscribe. Before I forget, I added a little office because we needed to add a computer to it. So I was like, this is the manager office. So if anyone has problems with anything, they can just contact the manager through the office. Anyway, on that note, while we're adding curtains, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you want to see more building videos from me. If you have any ideas, feel free to pop in. We are streaming mostly daily at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, our YouTube video uploads will be around Monday through Friday. Have a good one, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace out.